The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. We'll go.
Do streaming so you guys can see it. Unclick that. You can see it. I don't want to use display capture, but unfortunately I have to because Room 2 just doesn't want to cooperate. So we're gonna load. I'm live. We're gonna invade Britain this part, hopefully conquer it, and maybe do some other stuff, and play. Sitting on my phone. Alright. So, today's episode, or not episode, stream, we're going to try to conquer Britain. We have an army sitting here to watch the Iceni. They have Chosen Sword Band and a mediocre army. So, I would like to boost the troop count in this army just to make it a little stronger. It needs more cavalry. That is mandatory. So we're gonna try and free up some money, make some of the legions that aren't actively campaigning worse, just to free up some money. Like, we don't really need Praetorian Cav. Legionary Cav should do fine enough. We could go 2-1. Who has a trait? Event messages, forces, you do. And you can get those. Alright, so politically, how did we leave off? -3 and -7. We're fine. We gotta work on that, but we're fine for right now. While we continue economic build-up and conquering Britain. I wish Britain could be like a really secure, like, financial post for us, but it's gonna be a frontier settlement. One army is gonna get locked down there regardless of what we do. After Britain, we're gonna go for probably the rest of Mauritania to finish off Carthage and Libya, or we could do that at the same time and just do a two-pronged campaign. Instead of going there, we can hit there. This city has an army, but it's not absurdly strong. Yeah, longer campaign, but definitely doable. We got to get more cav in this army before we do that, though. So, this army needs more cav. Gonna have to raise taxes this turn. Just for one turn. While we wait for them to do all their crap. Alright. So we got the money. Now we gotta lower you back down. Now we got some major political shit to do. No securing loyalty, so we gotta deal with Julia and Servilla. Send a diplomat, so that's easy loyalty. You can secure promotion. Send an emissary. There. Now, how are we looking with Julia? -30. So now we got to work on Servilla. Any politician that can be hired, we'll hire you. Villa, let's get. Send a diplomat. Get a boy. We can send one there. It doesn't really matter where we send them as long as they get sent. Alright. Back down to 0. We have the money to do some more, but we need to declare war on the Iceni.
I am sure you have many pleasantries for me, but please, don't bother.
Commander, I'm afraid we cannot.
So we can try to get into the ocean. This army needs 2 more cav. We'll get a legionary cohort just because it'll be cheaper. You can march straight into Carthage's home city. Get right here. Lepsis, we can... What can we do here? This army will work. We can take Camilla Dunham. I think we just need to spend more money on the political aspect, honestly. Because what do you need? There's -5 loyalty for the target party, not available for the faction leader. Can we entice anybody? I don't think so. Oh, wait. Entice them, which that's going to lower loyalty for Fabia, but it doesn't really matter. You can't adopt. However, you can get married. Giving me this dude. You can then secure promotion. They're all -4. Who could I secure a promotion for? Organize games in Mauritania. Just gotta work on these 2 next turn. We're making a little bit of money, nothing crazy.
We hunger for battle.
Get that. They're going to be coming to the Rhine. Which is unfortunate. I wish the Romans could recruit archers without having to use auxiliary barracks. Okay, you need to sit like
Ready,
right
waiting for
here.
orders.
On
Get the
fortify.
fortifications ready. Yes. Going ashore.
At your command.
I'm afraid we cannot.
Let's turn you.
Beat the drums!
Fleet reporting.
Gonna be a interesting little campaign. Politically, how bad to deteriorate? You are awful. We gotta work on Servilla. As soon as That's a Julia. Servilla is way too popular. So if we secure promotion, this is free, which will get us +1 loyalty easily. Let's organize games in Africa. Not going to have much money to change it by much. So we're going to have to raise taxes this turn, which I don't really like doing at all. But it's what we got to do. I'm going to be spending all of that money on political aspects. Anybody at our house take over it? Take extortion. What's the chance? 33%. Still not necessarily high, but we gotta work on. Oh my god. It's deteriorating so bad, I don't want another civil war. Almost none of the armies are under our command. Okay. So Julia's gotta get worked on. It'll be the easiest. We send a diplomat to the boy. Should put you to 0, right? And now we gotta work on Servilla because it's the biggest threat. We can secure promotion, which will get +1 loyalty. Let's send a diplomat. Carthage. Send another diplomat to the port of the steppe. What does that bring you to? -8. Now we gotta work on Fabia. +6 loyalty. Got an 8,000 a turn. I do need to lower that down from 10. Have you get married? Have your husband, that costs 6,300. This is free. And we can organize games in Belgica. Bringing you down to -4. Our villa's still -8. But we gotta save some of our money.
Hard on the oars, you men!
They got a full stack.
At your command. We hunger for battle.
We just gotta hold that there. It costs 2,400 and then 3,500. Let's get this. I'm an intern.
This enemy must be attacked.
We can't.
Are you
Sparta.
waiting on This discord is far from pleasing, but I will accept your reservations on this matter.
Libya got that, so we could snipe that and get one. And end Libyan and Carthaginian independence. We have the armies down there to do it. Okay. 1% chance. We can secure loyalty. Bring it down to 0. Characters. Don't need more costs. Didn't want to do that, but it's whatever at the end of the day. We can't seek a promotion. That took all of our money for the turn, which really sucks.
Fleets reporting.
But you're able to get on land now.
Ready for all.
We
cannot
can
follow this order.
march up into Britain. Down here, we're going to use this opportunity that was given to us to finish the conquest of this portion of Africa.
Welcome,
Join war
honored emissary.
against
Speak,
Libya.
and I will. We have.
At your
We'll actually need a force march this army here, but this army can come take Marcomates. Eventually, we need to get rid of the military buildings in North Africa, so we can get better economic buildings down there.
The bravery of men, not words, is all that lies
Egypt
between
declares
us now.
war on us.
We shall have war and victory.
Their allies
too.
did not join their side because we kicked the shit out of them multiple times. We are not in a position to be fighting Egypt right now. We got a lot of bad units. Taurian cavalry. Let's retreat.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
See if they can chase, which they did do. Now they lost their reinforcements. So let's fight this. Oh, shit. We gotta take the hill. This map is kind of bad.
General! Melee cavalry!
I have to use melee cavalry to take the hill.
Field artillery!
Artillery, you're getting as high up as you can.
Praetorian Guard!
Taurians in the front, followed by armored legionaries.
Eagle cohort!
Eagle cohort,
Velites!
Velites. It's a smaller army.
General! The eyes of the Senate and all Rome are upon us today. We must make them.
Melee infantry ready! At speed! At the double! In the name of Rome!
Line
Legionaries!
up.
For the guards! Ballista! Romans ready for duty! Advance at speed! Ballista! Six Domine!
This is
Melee
bad.
infantry! At the double! Your orders! Yes, Commander! At speed!
General!
Proud Romans all! Quick march!
Swift melee!
Put a melee cavalry back.
Jupiter gives us strength. Praetorian Guard.
Missile infantry ready! Sons of Mars! Double time!
Ready and waiting.
General!
Legionaries.
Legatus!
Brave Romans to a man. At your service. Pull back.
Ready! Your orders?
Gotta get the Praetorian cavalry around the rear. They got chariots.
Missile infantry!
You need to be targeting chariots. No, not that. Just target this. Or select that.
Fire on the enemy! Commander! At the double!
Ready and waiting.
Orders?
Hail! Extemplo! Mandata tua!
We can't get a good charge in over here.
Your orders. Rome is
Ready
mother
and
to us
waiting.
all.
Praetorian cavalry! Swift riders at your command! Follow me!
Ready!
Attack for Rome!
Pretty major cap charge right over here. Pretty solid. Our general's right here.
Missile infantry at your command!
Praetorian Guard.
General!
Ballista. Mandata tua.
Melee cavalry ready! Forward! Cut them down! Advance! General! Glory awaits!
Ready. Cohors parati. Marching order. At the double.
Praetorian cavalry!
They can kill that unit, we'll be fine.
Missiles ready and waiting! Advance!
Ready and waiting!
Velites! Orders?
Extemplo.
We await your command! Break them
Your orders.
forward!
Legio parati.
Get those done. You know what we need to keep marching with? Not you.
Break
When
off.
I click a new unit, you don't need to control both. Oh, I hate that.
Velites!
General! Ready! Praetorian cavalry!
Eagle cohort. At speed.
Pull up right
At the
here.
double. Engage.
Engage right here. E3.
At speed.
Come right here and engage. One of you can move wide. You two, fire right into this.
Ready and waiting!
You two, fire directly into that. You can keep firing.
Legatus!
Pull our general back. Actually, no, it's just slingers.
Praetorian cavalry!
I like the blue. I like the blue. One thing I miss about the Scipii, I didn't play with them very much.
sir! Victoria! Lead us! General! Act forward!
Missiles awaiting targets!
Ballista. Tribunus.
Legatus!
Pack forward. Praetorian Guard. Attack the position. Break off.
General! Break the lines!
We gotta continue this and run them down.
Roll quickly now! Dominate! Orders! To our forward!
Orders.
Sic
Domine!
Cohors parati!
Just gotta keep running them down.
Follow me! For the gods!
I don't think we'll catch it, but it'd be nice if we did. Maybe. Oh yeah, we'll catch it. How many we'll kill is a different story. They gotta get over the top of the hill. Kill all of them would be great, but I don't think we will. Chosen sword, we definitely want those dead. Come on, boys. Put them down. One dude's gonna survive. Let him go. It was pretty close. Lost 600 men, but we did inflict 2,300 casualties. After that, we can release for an additional 1,500. Camulodunum is going to fall. Looks like they're pulling back to Britain. I don't want to strip troops along the Rhine.
Take this subsidy. Our treasuries were overfull.
No, you're getting annexed. Like, you can't behave.
Your lack of acceptance is disappointing.
Carthage will get annexed
But the
too.
Common will
We'll
not
own
hear that
all
roast
of
goat
Africa
is
for the most
delicious.
part, except Egypt and Libya. But they're next. Got 5,000. So can our Roman general friend come over here and take this city?
Let them cower before Rome! Siege to the
Yes, he
settlement!
can. Oh, politically, I'll drop it down, giving us 0. That'll put you at 7. Next turn, we're gonna have to raise taxes, so we have some money.
Ready for orders.
Ready for battle.
We hunger
You got
for
some
battle.
traits or skills. Put that to you.
We cannot follow this order.
For death and honor!
Then fall back.
That is impossible.
Ready for order. We cannot do that.
None will escape.
This should be pretty easy. If this is their only territory in Britannia, and we just secured a pretty substantial foothold. So honestly, looks like it is. So what we have is a decent little chunk of Britannia. We need to take Cornwall and Wales. That's the next 2 areas of conquest we need to deal, and then in the north into the Brigantes is going to be interesting. Actually, if Libya will pay us for peace, I'd really consider doing
I
it.
am here, then. Speak your words, and be sure that I find profit in them.
Actually, I'd rather have a lump sum than trade right now. Trade, can I get 1,000 from you? What about 1,500? still get 1,500. What about 2,000? There we go. Got 2,000, so politically, we might be able to do something for Servilla. We keep losing influence. And Servilla... How does Servilla have so many? But down here, it's character influence. So we get a political marriage with Fabia. Did that increase our influence? No. Praise, gather support. So I knew where you were at. Lucius Junius Capillo. Down here. Okay. So you are going to force march your way all the way over here and join the war in Egypt. We got some things that need converted over here. So let's raise taxes for a turn. Only going to give us 13,000. But we do have some traits up here.
Ready for orders.
At your command.
Let's get that. And get that. Send it. Yeah, Iceni conquered. We have a bridgehead, but it's not enough to secure the island. We could get driven off, in theory. Shows I'm live, right? So let's pull back up, Streamlabs, and pull back up Rumty. Where did Egypt land? Right here. They got a decent army. We don't have an army in Italy to deal with it, so you can get force marched down this way. We gotta lower taxes. Oh, we didn't raise taxes all the way up. You... Salve? What does that mean? Oh wait, no, that's that Latin thing. That means hello in Latin, doesn't it? Politics. Characters. Who is it? Servilla. Yes, good job. No, I'm surprised I remembered that. I need to change it from live chat, or top chat to live chat, so I see every message. Still at 13. So expensive dealing with Servilla. I need to figure out how to gain more influence in the Senate. And we gotta start converting over here. The language of the Romans, the West ancestors' tongue. One thing I don't understand is why is English considered a Germanic language when most of our words come from French and Latin? We use a Latin alphabet also. I'm pretty sure. I don't understand that. We're gonna have to raise taxes just to start converting. But where do we go next in Britain? Probably in the Cornwall.
Ready for battle.
One turn on max taxes will get us 27,000. We can get commander. In turn. Why are you marching through the desert to get over there? That's not faster. Alright, what are we doing? We gotta deal with Egypt's invasion. It's gonna hurt. We don't have any armies in the area. All of our armies are in Britain or in Africa. But hopefully we're able to start pushing into Egypt itself.
My people wish to offer you
Yeah, I
this
seen you
gift.
want peace, I'll give them to it. I'll give
You
it to
speak
them.
wisely like a
That'll
man of many
secure
winters,
Orion,
and
which
I'm
will let me
honored
strip up the
with this
Legion from
agreement.
Gaul down into Italy. Do-do-do-do.
My offer is a straight shot arrow.
We
My
want
people
trade,
want
which we could deal with that, and
my
then go
words were
take
heard in
Wales,
good faith then.
and then the
We have
Brigantes and
proved
swing
worthy
down.
with this acceptance.
And Fabi, do we have a house at Fabia? Yes. Now we gotta drop taxes for a hot while. You need to march to the border, and then you can move up
But I cannot.
and upgrade you. I don't have any legions in the area, because all of our armies are located on the frontiers. Iceni made peace. This legion can get forced march to Italy. We'll have 2 armies in Italy. You could strip another one out of Britain, but honestly, I think the next move after is to declare war on the Brigantes or the Demate. Probably the Brigantes.
You have the ear of my people.
So we'll send this legion, the 4th,
Make
north.
haste, men,
You can
and
sit here. So let's convert into a civil. This can get turned into a docks. I don't want this. I don't want this. This can be that for now, and then we can get something else here. We need a food building there.
ready for
Moving south, we have 21,000 left. Alright. We need to be gaining influence. We just lost 3 more senators. I don't understand how. We need that plus 5% chance of having children. English is fundamentally a Germanic language due to its origin, but it's layered with French and Latin through historical events such as the Norman Conquest. So I guess in a way it's kind of both,
at your command.
but I don't know. I feel like, at least for me, which I only speak English, it's easier for me just looking at like words to like figure out what a French or a Spanish word is, and it is for me to look at a German word and figure out what it means. But I don't know, it might just be me.
Commander,
So 21,000. We gotta convert here too. That's gonna eat 8 food, but this will generate 4, so it's really only taking 4. We can get that and then convert that. That should start working. Over here, we can upgrade this to get more coins and enter. granted, I don't know everything, and I don't claim to know everything, so. I guess I skipped that day in English class. I have interest in learning Latin. Is it hard to learn Latin as somebody who like only speaks English? Egyptian infantry? We got Praetorian. We should be able to just destroy this army. They got elephants, which is going to be annoying, but we can just hit the elephants with the ballista. I feel like my chat is accurate right now. Or like how many viewers it says I have. I don't think that's accurate right now. Alright. So they got the high ground, so they need to march all the way towards us. So armored legionaries in the front, which our armored legionaries are definitely better than their Egyptian infantry. Our Praetorians in equal cohort will make up the reserve. Velites in the front, so we can deal with elephants.
Yes, Commander!
Cavalry on the wing. Ballista here. And we'll do guys over here. And then Evocati can join the reserve.
Melee troops awaiting orders!
And start battle. Alright.
It is time to rabble back to the sands that spawned them. Those Egyptians, servants of a foreign pharaoh, are too sun-addled to realize that they are being used. Will they notice being killed?
The ancestors are watching, my brothers. Show them mortal courage.
You gotta deal with the elephant. Let's take you off. Fire at will. I'm gonna wait until the elephant is in range. But if we move you right here, we'll be able to hit both. So let's fast forward. Get you in position. You're still moving slow as shit, even at 3 times the speed, which is nice. Come on now. Get into position. They're definitely... How are they not in range? Not in range yet. As soon as they are, we're taking out the elephants because I don't want to deal with them. Alright. So let's go just forward, not fast forward. So we might be able to spook them if we do... Let's shift the Velites over. Let's go normal speed.
March! Quick march! Ballista!
How are you not hitting them?
Take aim!
Gotta have direct impact, I guess.
Praetorian cavalry!
Now, let's get you 3 to move up.
Advance at speed! Orders! Velites! Ballista! Victory for Rome!
Change it to explosive round.
Praetorian cavalry! Attack! Advance! Fire!
Those ain't doing nothing. We're just hoping to spook them.
Gladiators ready!
Pull you out like that. Our cavalry should destroy their death. Oh yeah.
Missiles awaiting targets! Ballista!
Come on, hit them.
Glory to Rome!
Holy shit, we just killed all the elephants in 1 round. Holy crap, I need to text that to myself when that happened. Holy crap, I need to edit that into a short. Give me a second. Give me 1 second here. Alright, let's pull you back up, and then we'll pull that up. That was beautiful. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Loose! Ready!
And you guys back.
Orders!
We can start moving in. Our cavalry should be winning.
Legionary cavalry! Ballista!
And we hit them again.
Fire on the enemy!
It's trying to hit the elephant.
Velites! Fire! Your orders!
Fire at the general, because you're just gonna kill our own men. Our cavalry,
Your orders!
Proud Romans! Charge! Orders understood!
come on guys, we gotta be killing these elephants. Use flaming shot. Scare them.
General!
And glory!
Romans to a man.
Could get encircled over there, but I think we're overall fine.
Ballista!
Where's the other elephant unit? Right there.
Attack! For Rome!
Actually, target the general, and then we'll go explosive shot again. Oh, you got those. Let's knock them down.
Praetorian Guard!
Ballista!
Fellow troops awaiting orders! Evocati! Brave Romans to a man! By your command! Understood!
Commander!
Can't do anything yet.
Field artillery awaiting orders!
But you know, we gotta deal with the elephant.
Take aim! On my order, withdraw!
But we can line you two up over here. Then general come deal with their cav.
Velites! At speed! Ready and waiting! Orders understood!
Can't destroy their units
Proud Romans all!
from a line.
Ready!
You can fire.
Now! Praetorian Guard! Quick march! Romans, ready for duty!
Ready!
Commander!
Your orders!
Get these done. We need the skirmishers to target the elephants.
Romans! Fire on the enemy! Yours to command!
Because if they get through our flank, it's gonna be really rough.
Troops! Six Dominant! Ready!
Ballista! Obliviamos!
Velites!
Come on, where's our general?
Victory
Ready
for
and waiting.
Rome!
Turn off skirmish mode. Fire on the elephants.
At the
Come on.
double! Withdraw!
They're on fire. There they go. Now you gotta fire right there.
Ready and waiting. Pull back! By your command!
There we go.
Troops awaiting
Your
orders!
orders! Victoria! Lead us!
Velites!
Where's the general?
Riders!
Go this way.
Advance!
Ready! Your orders! Double time!
Legionaries!
Advance at speed! Advance!
General!
Attack!
Actually, fire at the general.
Brave Romans to a man! Quick, ready and waiting! At the double!
Ready and waiting! To arms!
If we can't run down their Egyptian infantry, they look pretty good, model-wise. Just need to run down some.
Attack! For full glory!
They're taking pretty ridiculous casualties.
Let's stand low! Double time!
Advance at speed. Glory to Rome.
Melee infantry at your command! At the double! Missiles ready and waiting!
Legionaries.
You guys can
tribute
just
to
defeat
glory!
over here.
General.
And then we just keep running up their slingers.
Glory to Rome!
Actually, no, cap charge, cap charge.
By your
In the back.
For honor and
Ready to
glory!
spearmen. General.
Velites! Orders! Jupiter gives us strength!
Legionaries.
Come forward!
Come on.
General.
Break the charge!
They're gonna kill some of us, but we're gonna charge straight through others. Go back away from the pikemen. Not you guys. You guys come over here and fight.
Attack! Engage!
General needs to be pulled away. If we lose our general, the battle's over.
Legionaries.
This is gonna be a very bloody battle. We're not gonna be able to take the city. We're gonna have to retreat our way.
Proud Romans all! To advance!
Just try to break it. May as well just try to kill everything over here. We're gonna lose. Our general die? Most likely. They still got skirmishers. Come on, break. And somehow beat this unit. It's over. As a brutal... This army's basically destroyed. Gamerheart's army's destroyed, but they are also fairly bloodied. That's a lot of experienced troops, but we can replace it with a cheaper legion. We're outnumbered 2-1 also, so the fact that we almost pulled that out is crazy. And most of their units were shit. It was just the elephants destroying our cavalry that cost us the battle. They're going to be able to replenish,
Shelter.
which really sucks. Doesn't matter. Alright. So now we have... Where is he? This army on the way. We gotta be on the way. Now, in Carthage. Raise an army. Just gotta get Eagle Cohort first. I'm gonna be replenishing our troops. That was a pretty brutal defeat. It'd almost be better if we just killed all of Servilla. But they probably have a lot of legionary commanders. Should have dropped the chance down to only 7%. Now we gotta deal with the Brigantes and the Demati. This needs to get Aqueduct, Consecrated Ground, and one of those. And Rome. Let's get another army raised. Work on getting these two armies built up. They're still trying to conquer Sicily. Which they did. Losing Magna Graecia sucks. But we have two armies on the way.
Only the greatest dare speak of peace to their enemies. Only the weak seek the death of all.
They would trade. And then do non-aggression. No. We can get trade. Okay, we got armies being recruited. You're coming down. We have an army from Gaul coming, don't we? Oh, they're already in Italy. About to have 3 armies in Italy, which is really good. Let's get our skirmishers, ballista,
It's a good life.
and then legionaries. So that'll be good to hold right there. We gotta work on Sevilla and Julia. Julia, we can seek a spouse. Him to be the heir. You can send a gift to Fabia. I work on Julia. Sevilla. It's free, may as well do it. Send as a diplomat to the Brigantes. That should have brought it down. Yep, manageable. Can't recruit anything in this army, but the other armies are coming. This legion, we need to move to Marcomates. The Egyptians will have recovered from that battle. Now we got an intern. I don't think I've ever invaded Britain just late into a campaign and all the factions still exist. Inclusion. Alright. So you just need one more unit, which we can get Armored Legionaries.
Ready to serve Rome? At your command.
We can turn you off of Force March and keep the campaign moving. So when we conquer Sicily, we don't have to worry about it, but we do have to worry about right here. Let's get 2 more Velites. And then Legionaries. You can't recruit anything. But to deal with elephants, I want you to have... It'd probably be decent to have Numidian cavalry. See, right before on the road, let's fortify.
You there.
Now, politically, secure loyalty. That's all we can do, but we keep you pretty high. 102. Julia only has 5 senators. Imperium is getting to the point where we're losing an additional 10. Raise our influence. We just rapidly expanded the armies and rediverted troops to Sicily. Egypt is now preparing to cut off a legion. So that's a navy, which we can just come up from right there and retake it. We need to be using mostly our faction leaders' army. Now we have a food shortage because they took Lepsis Magna.
Commander.
So move up and take it.
Siege to the settlement.
And regain our food supply. North Africa is crucial for food. Now our food's back up to 17. And these two are still building, which will get us more food soon. Let's actually recruit in our faction leader's army. We can get +2 of 40. And then we can...
Commander, ready for orders.
Since it's our faction leader, I'd like us to have Praetorians. They're just going to be expensive. Here, we need to keep getting stuff that's making us money.
Ready for battle.
You... That's honestly... Let's get auxiliary
Are
infantry.
you ready to serve Rome? We
That's
hunger
army.
for battle.
Get another legionary, and then
Fighters.
more auxiliaries. The main armies
Commander, on the move.
are now coming into Italy, or Sicily. We could send to booster our military presence in the east in case Athens smells blood. But I'd rather just keep our... We don't need 3 armies in Sicily.
We cannot
So let's
do
march up this way. Britain, we kind of just got to sit here for a minute.
Ready for battle.
Where is our border in Britain? We don't have borders turned on. Here, let's get a spy.
My skills.
And let's upgrade this to a latrines, and we can turn this into Jupiter. And that's fine because we're getting this. But let's... I didn't even look at the politics tab, but we don't have a risk. Next turn we will though, so... Raise taxes for 1 turn. We're gonna go agriculture. I don't know why we took attrition, but we did. We're making 5,000 per turn. Can't finish the conquest of Britain until we retake Sicily. And that is very important for us to do.
Besieging the
That
settlement!
path is blocked. On the move.
Syracuse is a grain settlement. We need the food. Our food supply up to 74.
None will
Commander.
escape.
So you will have this to get this up. Get this going.
Commander,
So this army can get 2 more.
ready for battle.
Means we are not taking casualties anymore. What is this? Nabatea? So you...
At your command.
Let's put on force march. If you put units Armiga Gafusa, you can cover Dacia and Pannonia, covering most of the northern border. Actually, let's put you in a kink, so you can double the Noricum, double the Dacia, and solve any major issues. The main armies campaign in Africa and Britannia. You...
Battle.
We can use the peace in Britain as a chance. We can be recruited. Legionary Cav. So we can get rid of the Praetorian Cav.
It is a great and glorious thing
I increased taxes to deal with political stuff, but yet I didn't do anything politically. Okay, so we can get that going.
Commander.
Get that being recruited. Everything except the Eagle cohort we will disband. Replace it with just legionaries. This army we are not going to do that to because it's too experienced. They trade.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth.
And if we can
I
just
fear I
form like trade relationships. Del Mente is the strongest faction in the British Isles, apart from the Romans. They're not allied together. So at some point, we could sweep west, conquer Isca, then while occupying the Egyptians. Actually, if we wait, we can move you.
At your command.
You can get moved, Mark Amadas. And now you can get your auxiliary infantry. U.S. trades, you do. Let's get that one. If we take over there, southern Britain would be isolated. But it's just not our priority. And while they're all trading with us, we can use the increased income to campaign against Egypt.
Our warriors thirst for your blood and hunger for your
Want a
women. Perhaps
non-aggression
they
pact.
can be distracted by gold.
Take this as a non-aggression pact. We can use it as a pretext for war with somebody else. Not to worry about Cornwall as much. You.
At your command.
We hunger
Actually, we'll have this. We'll have the Greek army do it.
Siege to the settlement.
Take Lebaeum.
None will escape.
Yeah, we'll work Pergamon. No.
Laying siege
You can
to
take
the
it.
settlement.
Let them cower before Siege to the settlement. At your command.
Now we gotta convert some buildings. But most of the island is still ours. Now we gotta deal. We gotta deal with Servilla, which we are. Well, we gained a senator somehow. Have her go to diplomat. Sparta. You improve relations. Actually, no, it's not. Let's do this for that, and you can't adopt. So let's bring the other army. We'll force march it down. I need to think about what I want to conquer. Is Carthage becoming a major power again? Egypt, however, if we're able to conquer it, we become master of the Mediterranean basin. And then campaign in Anatolia, Syria. Athens only has Western Anatolia. That would be an easy conquest. We can focus on that at some point. Coming up here. The Dalmati are going to be more annoying to deal with and will lead to a bigger war than fighting with the Brigantes.
I have little gain in wasting the day on you. What you say? The
Some
gods
of their
give
client state, and they're not going to do it. So you can get that. I mean, we gotta remember to finish the army in Britain. Which will have three legions dealing with the Egyptian campaign. One of those armies needs to stay in Italy as a reserve. Or it could go to Greece. Because we could have one on the Rhine, one in Pannonia, one in Balkans in Thrace. Eventually, want only one in North Africa. There's no legions in Spain, because we don't need them to be. And we hit 630 subs. Thanks for whoever subbed. Alert would be on, but I don't know why it's not, and I don't have the notification to force it to pop up, but we at 630. Did anything major happen since yesterday? Besides Egypt declaring war on us and the Gladiator army getting destroyed in a Pyrrhic victory when Egypt declared war on us? No. Nothing major's happened.
The gods have
And us
decreed that we
taking
must
this
walk
little portion
alone.
of Britannia.
The alliance
But
is
after
ended.
Egypt declared war on us, I haven't been campaigning in Britain. It's just focusing down here. Which, we got two armies here. They briefly took Sicily. So we have 2 legions in Sicily. So we're going to eventually come down, force at least 3 of the 4 to come down here. Egypt was like 3rd on my list of next conquest. I was wanting to finish conquering what Rome had in Britain. So up to Borg-Raken and then Wales and over there. And then it was going to be Anatolia and then Syria and then Egypt. But so far, other than that, no, nothing major's happened. It says I have 0 viewers, but I don't think that's the case.
We hunger for battle.
So we gotta wait for this army to get moved up. We also, I wouldn't say this is major, but we kinda reorganized the armies to where we have cheaper units to free up more
Ready for orders.
money. Because the difference between regular legionnaires and Ivaki, I mean, they're pretty big. But, like, I feel like regular legionary cohort, especially with upgraded weapons, is gonna do enough. It's 6 viewers? I have 6 people in chat? Why does it tell me I have 0? I don't know. If I have 6, I have 6.
At your command.
Actually, I'm not gonna view this through my streaming software. Actually, I should. I don't know why it's saying 0. Go to live dashboard. Why does it say that? We ain't doing that. If I got 6 people and it says I have 0, I want to know why. But it's really not that important. But anyway, so let's pull the more experienced army to Africa. this one, the Greek army, I want to leave over here. So if we set you to force march, just in case Athens or whatever does anything. Because they were allied with Egypt. I just want to be safe. We'll have you two start moving as soon as this one's ready. In Britain, since they ended our non-aggression pact, I guess we can campaign this way after I finish restructuring this army. So let's get more legionary cohort. And then politically, we gotta deal with some stuff because we have a 3% chance of war. Julia, how do I gain senators? Does anybody know in chat? Or, like, influence, I guess, is the better term. Requires attention. Crucify him. So I can change that. Because we only have 102, and I'd like to get back over in here. There's no negatives for this. So that would be good. We gotta do with Julia. Let's go send diplomat. We can't get into a political marriage. We can't entice. Well, enticing, that would bring 41 senators. I think only through decisions and regions your house controls. That's 8 loyalty for the target. Okay, let's entice you to come over. Did that get us? No. So I just cost myself 8 loyalty for nothing. Nice. I can get 8 loyalty with Julia though. Let's send diplomat. That's gonna cost 3,000, and we still don't have a risk. I don't want to raise taxes, though I probably should for next turn. Let's go ahead and do that. Give me almost 30,000 a turn. Just so I can deal with political issues. We're getting to the point where I don't have to do that anymore. But I don't really have a sub goal for this stream, unlike yesterday. So I guess 635. We got like do 5 a day, maybe. I don't know. But since I have people in here that I can't see, leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying this. I tried to stream Medieval 2 earlier, it just didn't do well on views. I streamed it for an hour, despite it winning the poll on what I should have streamed today. So after an hour, I think the highest viewer count I had was 2. So, that's whatever. Tomorrow, I'm not uploading, because I'm taking weekends off. But streaming, I will stream. It just might not be Total War. Might be something else. I don't know. It just depends. I might do both. Stream like Skyrim in the morning and then do Total War in the afternoon. Something like that. Alright, so it's drop taxes, not that low. Down here. The whole politics thing kind of sucks. Diplomacy in general, only in 3 kingdoms, it's kind of fun. Yeah, I don't enjoy the political system in Rome 2. If you play on, like, normal or easy, you don't even have to do anything. You just gotta, every so often, come in here, click Secure Loyalty, and then it's fine. I think for future campaigns, even if it's modded, I'm doing normal, but with, like, hard or very hard battle difficulty. Because coming in here and clicking this stuff, like, I don't think it's interesting for you guys to watch, and I don't really enjoy doing it. Because it's just a matter of clicking buttons, and then you just lose a lot of money. Like, even at the point where, like, securing loyalty is cheaper for me at this point. Because if we go to, like, this dude, sending a diplomat is 3,100. For securing loyalty, it's only 2,800. So I'm fine with like political aspects, it's just dumb. Some decisions are just kind of bad too. Yeah, they definitely are. Like, all we wanted was a family tree. We didn't need the whole political aspect. Because, like, Realm 1 had better, like, role-playing. It was more, like, in-depth without this stuff. And the Senate feature in Realm 1 is way better than the Senate feature in Realm 2. And there's not even really a Senate feature giving you missions. It's just this. I mean, you get bonuses, and if it gets too low, you get minus 10 public order. Or that one's kind of bad, minus 20 morale. But, like, as long as you stay here, it doesn't matter. And that's where I kind of need to stay. I don't understand how they have so much influence, and I don't know if there's anything I can change about that. So let's move all the way down here. See, I was under the impression that the streams weren't doing well today. But I guess they're doing, like, normal.
Ready for orders. Advance at your command. On the move.
When Gamerheart joins the chat and sees his armies destroyed, he's
Waiting for more
upset.
orders. Ready for orders. Advance.
I think we're gonna have to campaign over here. Is this army ready?
At your command.
Yeah. Let's upgrade this. Get 4 public order to Squalor, but 400 wealth, but we can counteract that with this. Coming down. We don't really need a military building. No, not that. Delete. Get this. Maybe look at the range each house controls. That could be a part of the reason. The regions? Maybe, but how do I change that? Because, like, we only have being Junia. We have Britain, Italy. Like, how do you change what they have? But, I mean, looking at this, it makes sense because they own half the empire, but I don't understand. It doesn't explain it to you, and I don't think the tutorial even teaches you this stuff. And I'm pretty sure Rome 1, when it came out, didn't have this. This came out after they abandoned Attila. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong on that. I am right on them abandoning Attila for this game, though. I am right on that. Gaul, Spain, and Africa is all Servilla. I think it's just which general conquers it, but I'm not sure. Maybe? But I remember there were portions of the campaign where I had all of this. And then the only ones we didn't own was like Macedonia and like Magna Graecia. But I might be wrong. Our faction leader's down here, so I'm hopefully using him against Egypt will give us some decent traits. And increases in authority and all that stuff. If Rome 2 didn't have this system, Rome 2 would be like up there. And like probably my favorites. I give Rome 2 like a B. Mostly just because of the political system. There's not much I don't like about Rome 2. Even though the building system's kind of stupid, but... You're of age, so we can get a wife. Couldn't get a political marriage. Now you can get a promotion secured. We organize games in Africa. Maybe we can gain influence down there. I don't know. Let's secure promotion that way. Did that change anything? Oh, now we're losing senators. Now we are influence disrespected. We're losing 10 morale for all land units. I don't understand. I don't understand how to change it. The fact that it punishes you for not doing it is also kind of dumb. It might be worth just purging it and just dealing with Civil War. Got this explanation from Reddit. The land controlled by a party should reflect their influence. More influence equals more land. Okay, but how do I get more influence? Because the actions that will build influence I can't do. It doesn't let me. Because if we can, like, get rid of Servilla, for the most part, we can... Even if we just got Gaul or Spain under our control, we'd be fine. We just keep losing senators. I need to watch a video over this stuff. That's what I need to do when I'm not streaming. Maybe if I send our other nobles, because like we can do gather support, which increases 2% influence on party, but it requires 7 zeal or 7 authority. I can send you a post on Discord. Yeah, send it to me on Discord. Because we can try to get more authority. Wait, that's +1. Spread rumors. Some of these actions are just stupid. We gotta deal with Servilla's. We gotta We gotta deal with Julia. So expensive to just deal with this crap. What's the rest now? 0. As long as it's 0, I don't care. That took a good portion of our money. Alright, which one's our faction leader?
Commander,
not this one. It's this one.
Commander,
Actually, they're both in the family. We need to move you up and then have the faction leader initiate the attack.
Siege to the settlement.
And then auto-resolve it and see if you get a trait boost. I need to open Discord. Okay, open this up. Pull up room 2. It's a common misconception, but which party controls which power is not directly connected to the party of the army that took it. Instead, it's based on the algorithm that each turn is trying to find the best way to distribute the territory based on set of rules. I don't want to deal with math, though.
Commander?
I don't have chat pulled up trying to read these comments. I need to get a third monitor. What's our stuff right now? 98. We're disrespected. If I provoke Servilla, I don't want to provoke it. Because you gather support, I need 7 loyalty or 7 zeal. And you did not gain any traits. But you're cool. I need you to level up so we can upgrade this. But you... Here, let me pull chat back up. So we gotta figure this stuff out. I'll convert that. We don't need a military building here. Raise taxes to deal with political issues. Now, who got this province? Us. Okay, so we got Libya. So that should help influence, maybe. I don't know. If people are tuning into the stream now, if you like Rome 2 and watching me stuck at the political aspect, leave a like and sub. I just turned my monitor off. Apparently. What just happened? Right, you're coming back on. Right. Are you in the server, Sakura? Because if you are, I'll give you admin in the Discord. I wish YouTube would stop promoting the wrong video. Promote the recent upload, don't promote the old upload. I guess it doesn't matter at the end of the day, views or views, but would rather the current video get promotion.
We hunger for battle. March.
Okay, we gotta drop this down. Now we're gonna do... You're close to getting to the point. Improve relations. What is it? 12%. Because of Servilla. What are my dogs doing? Being stupid. That's what they're doing. Wait. Let's send some of our people in our family to do stuff. Maybe we can gain influence that way, even though it doesn't say it gives it to us. Maybe? No, I don't know. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Ooh, I hit the wrong button. Did I fix it? Yes. That was almost bad. Actually, let's campaign in Britain some more. Actually, are we still getting that minus 10%? No, we gained senators. Okay, I don't understand how we gained... Wait, it's because we took that province. That's why. So now, we can pull you down. Not you. Give me the army.
Ready for battle.
We can start moving you and you this way.
Make haste, men. Waiting for more orders.
We don't have to upgrade that. We can upgrade this, though. So... let's end turn and then see how it goes.
Ready
Great.
for orders.
Can I replace the commander in these armies out with somebody in our faction? Yes. Higher.
Commander, at your
Then
command.
you. Replace. No. Okay. So maybe if we conquer most of Britain, we can gain influence that way. We just gained like 10 senators.
I have offered sacrifice to Ares in the hope of a short war, even though I yearn for your suffering.
Now, Macedon is declaring war. They weren't joined by anybody. Did we just... Wait, no, now we're at war with Athens. What the fuck? That was random. In Spain. That's Gibraltar, which is a strategic spot. We'll have to raise another army. Or pull an army from Britain. Oh god. Oh shit. We're cooked. Tree.
Fall back! Gathering supplies.
So like 3 almost full stacks of Egyptian soldiers. That was almost bad. Gotta get this stuff done. Alright, where do we have armies? You need to march this way. And you need to turn around and go to Spain. We have slums here apparently. Let's raise another legion.
Commander.
We can't recruit anything there due to me trying to build up the economy. 12% chance of civil war. We can change that pretty drastically. So we can maybe get a political marriage with the Julia. By raising their loyalty to 5. I know it needs to be 10, but we can get it to 5 for now. Let's declare war over here.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not welcome.
Move the other army directly behind.
Ready for orders. At your command.
And actually, let's merge. I want 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I want the Dacian skirmishers. And then swap these two.
Make haste, men. We hunger for battle.
We can
March,
start
Commander.
moving closer. Down here.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
Get war elephants. Shit, I didn't want to click and turn.
No!
The amount of elephants is crazy. Just auto resolve because I don't want to deal with the elephants. And then we can release for
Ready for further
4,000.
orders.
We gotta deal with Athens, but we have an army near there. Yeah, major war in the east.
The bravery of men, not words, is all that is between us now. We shall have war and victory.
They're just getting gangbanged. It's rough. They're coming at us. No lube.
We come to you in strength to speak.
Let's fight this. Over here, it's more flat.
Romans, ready for duty. Avocati. Your orders?
All right!
Cavalry!
Put the cab all on one flank, but you, no. Do
Your
this.
orders.
Turn this up. I'm gonna try after the stream to edit some shorts, because we had something crazy happen today. We eliminated an entire unit of elephants with a single ballista round. Which was kind of crazy.
They are ruled by murderers and dark priests. Are Britons foul, ignorant, drunken, tinkerhead Britons. Kill them!
We can pull them up. Not like this, we can pull you two up. You can just chill.
Service to Rome.
Your artillery can move there.
Waiting.
Your skirmishers can be back
In
here.
service to Rome. On watch.
Slow it down so I can organize this. Alright, fast forward. Let's try to engage over here. We should be able to just destroy their cab pretty quickly. Our cavalry's just cracked. Goated, one could say. Once we destroy our cavalry, we're going to destroy their missiles really quickly. Line you guys up. Deal with the cavalry. You guys can come up. They're just gonna get destroyed. Our cavalry's getting fucked. Let's pull back to Cav. Go to Pila. Get them. Lightly armored savages. Have all the skirmishers just fire right there. You can have the ballista target the generals. I'm not against losing Cav because it's just going to make the armies cheaper overall. Now just pelt javelins over here. They're just getting destroyed. You I still want over here. You two go kill their general. That going. Cav engagement. I'm not against them getting destroyed. Put you in this two though. Along with you three. Skirmishers. So I'll fire on one unit. Should just massacre it. Fire here. Kill the general will be fine. Deal with their skirmishers. Come over here and kill some more. Kill some more. Keep fast forwarding. If people are enjoying the stream, leave a like and subscribe. Helps me out a lot. Keeps me motivated anyway. Here, kill 92 more slingers.
your next command?
Easy 2,500. We'll be taking Iska soon. I think that almost doubles our territory in Britain. Maybe. Debatably.
Ready for orders. To victory! March! At your command. Laying siege to the settlement!
Now they're basically a conquered people.
Ready for battle! Commander! Ready.
Now who politically? Okay, now we have it in Britain and Bactria. We're getting our stuff back up, but we lost Aquitania. But we gained Britain and over here. So I don't really know what that means for us. There's no military buildings here. You got to keep moving up. Let's get this. The other army is coming. It's just going to take a hot minute. Then we have a legion. That we can start moving south towards. From here.
We hunger. We take this. That path is blocked. Antioch, we cannot follow this order. Ready for battle.
And then hopefully destroy this Egyptian force. And potentially see if they'll make peace. It'd be a great thing if they do.
Ready for orders. Forgive me, but I cannot. Laying siege to the settlement! Commander, on the move. Attack! For Rome! Ready for orders.
It's pretty decisive, I'd say. Politically, 13%. Because of you two. How are we? 107, so we gotta do Servilla. Send a diplomat to Carthage. And have you organize games. Aquitania. Flavia. Secure promotion. Secure promotion. Brought it down to 0% chance, which is really all we really need.
At your command.
Here, let's start converting.
Commander.
And recruiting. So let's get.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
Traits. This done, you're gonna have traits. And down here, we're gonna have traits. The Empire, it's expanding nicely. Okay, you know a lot about Rome too. How do I gain influence without the, without the ability to get it? Because we are at the point now where I can maintain politically basically everything without civil war. I just can't maintain this. We're at 104. And I know we have the like Gabber support, but I don't have that yet with our faction leader. Which he's down here campaigning, which we might need to make peace with Egypt. Which one is he?
Commander?
This one, I think, right? Yep. We might be able to do that.
At your command.
Winning battles with your generals. If that's it, then we should be fine. And it's...
Ready for orders.
Which one is it? Oh. Get better armor. So right now, the main goal... So, Egypt, Macedon, Athens, and Pergamon declared war on us. So, we gotta retake this part of Spain and Macedonia, and then keep campaigning against Egypt, but we took major casualties, and Egypt also destroyed your gladiator army. They wiped it out. It sucks. So, we can re-recruit it as soon as we finish it. I'm probably going to have to stop campaigning in Britain. Oh god. Rep 2 legions. We can't deal with the elephants. Actually, this army can. We're gonna lose, but let's try it. We got one. Got one elephant. Where's the capture point? So we can try. Might be able to try and camp around it. Elephants can't land it from transports, only the men. Same for Cav. I don't think there's really any cavalry in this part. The other armies are like actual armies. We can't even fully...
Cohorts! Romans ready for duty. Melee infantry at your command.
Block that off. You
Legionary
two
cohorts!
need to manage like a very small choke point. It's got to abuse our choke points. They can't. I don't think they can. They might be able to. But we have not used. Elephant can sit here. Infantry. We have you. We gotta manage a choke point. We got too many choke points until the other army gets here.
Valites!
And you two just need to get in the city. We just gotta hope our reinforcements get here fast, and they're coming from all the way over here, because of course they are. Once we get this, we might be able to manage it. We might be able to win once we get the rest of everything. Just have it all come in. Like, stop staggering it. The Cav, they're gonna try to land over here. The cavalry's not gonna be very strong over here. Just gotta hope the rest of the army can get here quick, as they are firmly divided, and we don't have the manpower in this army to defeat this one. But if we get the skirmishers lined up here, we can target there. We don't have the cavalry to go to General either. If we win this, it's going to be a miracle. every man we lose, we can't really afford.
Cavalry! Commander!
You have the Inspire ability, so we can run 2 Inspire, so you really gotta make it.
Missile infantry at your command.
As soon as we destroy what's over here, the skirmishers gotta go cover elsewhere. They got their elephants. They gotta target.
Your orders.
You gotta target the elephants. Please slaughter the elephants. That's what we need right now.
Melee cavalry ready!
We're somehow winning over there. The skirmishers really gotta get over here. They'll do so much for us, potentially.
Legionary cohort!
Start attack so you throw the Pila. Throw your Pila. Throw your Pila. Throw your Pila.
Mars, aid us! General! Commander! Victoria! Ready! Lead us!
Come on, kill these elephants. Can't afford these losses. We can try to harass this force. That's not gonna work. We don't have anything over here.
Sons of Mars!
And that's gonna be what's gonna get us at the end of the day, because the other army deployed so far away. It's gonna be so
Your
rough.
orders. Break the lines.
There's like nothing left here.
Attack!
Attack and throw your Pila. That's like the only thing you can do. And then I gotta pull you back. No, pull back.
Advance at speed! Legatus! General! Glory awaits! Jupiter gives us strength! Elephant! Forward!
Missile infantry at your command.
We're gonna lose. There's like 0% chance we win this.
Legionary cohorts! Double time! Attack and engage!
Like exactly 0.
Legatus! Proud Romans all!
Unless we can, if that's archers, we can go try to kill the general. With our generals. If that is exactly archers, we might have a chance. Which it is. We might have a slight chance.
Elephants at the ready! Legionary cohorts!
If they get here in time, we might have just a slight
Melee
chance.
infantry! Mars aid us!
Pull you over here.
Etiam! General!
Please kill their general. And ours can't die, so you gotta pull back. But this one can definitely
Victoria! You have orders, sir!
can't do anything there yet. But oh, you two gotta keep killing them. Keep killing them.
Riders!
If we kill the general, we can win.
Commander! Elephants!
Come on.
Infantry!
Come on.
Legionary cohort.
Brave Romans to a man!
Gonna be rough.
Your orders!
Have we not killed their general yet? No. of course
Melee
not.
troops awaiting orders!
Come on, boys.
Yours to command. Spears ready. Quick march. Sons of Mars.
Hit the elephants. If you throw the Pila at the right time, you might just clutch it for us. We don't have another army in Africa, so this can be really bad if they don't make peace after this.
See and waiting!
Chase their archers.
Mother to us all!
I want you to get in here, but I don't think we're going to be able to get you in here. We deal with our skirmishers, we don't take any unnecessary casualties.
Cohorts Parati!
Nearly only 16 people right there.
Commander.
Get over here. Come on.
At the double.
That's where you're needed.
Marching order.
Infantry! Legatus!
I don't think you can kill the elephant, but maybe.
And glory! down!
Please kill the elephants. I don't think we're going to be able to. Get over here.
Melee infantry! Actium! Orders! Infantry! Melee infantry ready! Commander, at your service! Legatus! To our full glory! We await your command! Rome is mother to us all! Charge! Melee infantry! Back! Back now! Legatus! General! Victoria! Yours to lead us! Legatus!
It's over. Our general just died. It's over. I thought there was a moment where it could have been possible, but it's just not now. I just lost 2 legions like that. That was a bad move on my part. How many did we kill? Only 600. It felt like we killed way more than that. Ugh. You can't win them all. Can't win them all. Sucks. I have to recruit another army in Carthage. If our reinforcements were just 45 seconds sooner, we would have been fine.
Fall back!
Oh, we didn't lose a whole army. No, we're gonna lose it. North Africa is wide open now. People tuning into the stream, if you're enjoying it, leave a like and sub. I don't really have a sub goal for this stream, but anything's decent. Making shit on this army with that army. They're still using militia hoplites. So we'll briefly lose 2 cities to Athens, but then we'll be fine. Just lost our faction leader. This means we lost influence because this was ours. This army finally reached Africa, so we have a decent army now. I can move down. But we gotta recruit another one.
You have further orders?
So... let's get that going. We don't even have taxes high, do we? No. Politically, what was the fallout? Not bad, but we gotta work on loyalty. Do we have a general in our family? There's no benefit in doing that. Let's get that done. So let's see, what was the dude's name? Decius Ladius Helenator.
You wish of me.
Okay, you are actually in command of a really strong army, so we can march you over here into Africa and deal with that. You're able
Ready for orders.
to now deal with this army.
Settlements for Rome!
You slaughter it.
Ready for battle! We hunger!
Take Apollonia, so that situation's starting to get covered. This army's got to keep force marching to Spain. They deal with the Macedonians, which it might be worth. Today, Pergamon has an army, but we can deal with that relatively quickly. And then we got to start campaigning in Anatolia, which might stretch us thin. And because I did all the economic stuff, oh no, we can't get a legion over here. It's actually probably better not to, just so we don't lose influence. We're just getting toasted. We're cooked. We just lost Sicily like that, which means we're going to have a food shortage. Okay, we can finally get a victory. This stream is going to be interesting. That's for sure.
I make the offer of peace only from a position of strength.
They're willing to make peace, not yet, not until we take that city. Then we'll make peace with Athens, which will make it a lot easier for us to deal with stuff. Going to be interesting. How we looking? Still overlooked. You gotta turn back up to Sicily. See, we need an army in Italy, actually. It's really what we need. Because Italy's wide open. Now we can make Athens peace out with us, and then we gotta start campaigning in Thrace. See if they'll pay us. And we're not really having a financial issue, it's more so a troop shortage.
Well, I can agree.
We should be able to retake Spain. This army, we need an army in Rome. I don't even care what it is, we just need an army in Rome. He's part of our faction too, so we should gain influence like this. So we can get... Honestly, let's get this to be like a really solid army with Praetorians. I need quality over quantity right now. And you need to keep campaigning this way.
Ready for battle.
You're also part of the family, so we can deal with this. And we're probably going to strip a legion from Britannia.
Ready for further. Ready for orders. At your command.
Let's get a food building.
Ready for orders.
We gotta get cavalry up here at least. We'll send a champion with you.
We hunger for battle.
And then you gotta come into Gaul. One troops out of Britain. How are we doing politically? We're actually fine somehow. We have the men to hold southern Britain, but we have to leave an army up there. Because we don't have the... I don't think we have the garrisons to hold it. And now we gotta fight them with Athia. It's like everybody's smelling blood. And like a group of sharks. They're coming for what's left of the corpse. But we're far from falling. Once we conquer the Eastern Mediterranean, we'll have no issues. This is a Garrison army? Can we win this by auto-resolve? Yes. That just made it so much easier. Pergamon's getting beat back without even having to use the Legion.
At your command. For death and honor!
For Rome!
Retaking this city is good. We gotta take Sausalito. That has to happen.
Commander, soldiering.
And this is all going to be Praetorians. Over here,
Your command.
you get start marching
No,
east.
Willis.
In Britannia, you get a march. Look at all. This army, Eagle cohort. We're just gonna get more legionaries. Macedon is invading Italy. At this point in the campaign, this should never happen. For Brundisium to be under effect like that, it's crazy.
We hunger.
I would steal up their army. Pulling the entire Macedonian army will be clutch for us.
March.
Can I replace you with somebody in our family? No. But we can destroy this army. People tuning into the stream, if you're enjoying this, leave a like and subscribe.
Advance.
I took this, now we can start. Gotta sit here for replenishment. Mercenaries, we will get better in hoplites.
We hunger for battle.
Don't need 2 equal cohorts.
So, ready for battle.
Just keep on marching.
We hunger.
You can march down. I ain't really worried about it.
Ready for battle.
Retake here.
Siege to the settlement. Let us cower before Rome. At your command. Ready for order. Attack!
Spain's almost reconquered.
Ready for orders.
My lord offers you an excellent decision. Your head masters your passion with wisdom.
Will you not give our people a little gold? You have much, and our people do not wish to become the slave.
Okay.
Ready for battle.
Let's destroy their main army over here.
Let them cower before
And then we'll retake
Rome.
the other city.
At your command. We hunger for battle.
And you can turn around and retake here. So Spain's reconquered.
We hunt. Come on. For Rome! Forgive me, but I cannot. We hunger for battle.
Alright. Italy is secured for the most part now.
Ready for battle. At your command.
Now... Gotta re-get... Sicily.
We hunger
So
for
you
battle.
can start selling this way.
Ready for battle. Advance.
If Egypt would make
It
these.
would be wise, foreigner, to begin your begging with proper.
If I paid you, you
You
definitely
desire
make these.
peace? You will be disappointed in your remaining time. Pharaoh, wisdom and strength be his, will surely punish me for agreeing to so feeble a proposal.
We can't fight them all at the same time.
At your
And we gotta turn back to Thrace.
Commander.
Then we're gonna come up and take Antioch. And rebuild that. Sicily is way too important to just not
Hunger
retake.
for battle.
How's our influence now? Oh, we gained a province. We gained Belgicia. So how does that look for us? We're at 106. We gotta raise Babia. Then we can intern here. and start focusing on retaking Sicily. This definitely proves that I need a fucking navy. Gamerheart was right. I gotta have a navy, which I was building one, but it started against us in this war. Lost some major casualties.
Waiting for more orders.
Ready? We take this settlement for Rome! We hunger for battle.
Okay. So that's reconquered.
Ready for orders. None shall pass. We hunger for
You should not be in here, honestly.
Get moving.
Here,
Commander,
you gotta come back and replenish. Free up some money.
ready for battle. Make haste, men.
Okay, we're not at war with Egypt anymore. There's no point in campaigning that way.
Ready for orders.
Okay, we got a lot of traits we gotta give. Legio 1. It's that.
For battle.
You get this. The third commander gets that.
Battle.
You get this. Then our army, we're pulling from Britain to march east.
At your command.
Move you down here. Then we can send emissary Britannia. So we're gonna have to raise taxes to deal with political issues. Gonna go to bed now. Wish you a good stream. Thanks, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live, but it's gonna be a decent bit. The stream an hour earlier. We've made progress in this campaign, but now we're in a little major war here. get this.
Commander, we take
Syracuse is more important than Labeum. Now we can lower the taxes back down. Rome gets another army.
Ready for orders. Rome needs good fighters.
Commander,
This army needs to fall back into Pella.
garrison.
This army's gonna take a while to reach all the way over here. Down here.
Commander,
I don't want to leave Africa undefended.
Commander. We hunt.
Looks like we're gonna have to do some major campaigning in the east.
we hunger for battle.
Chat, tomorrow's stream is not going to be Total War. At least one of them won't be. I'm going to do 2 different streams. But if you had to watch something that's not Total War, what would you want to watch?
Ready for
I'm thinking Skyrim. Skyrim or Madden, preferably Skyrim.
Rome needs good fighters.
That's what I'm thinking. Now we're being invaded from elsewhere. That's Dacia.
Blood and honor has bound us in friendship, but now, in honesty, we must walk towards our own fates.
They're stretched so thin.
Ready for orders. Soldiering. It's a good life.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders. Commander,
We're gonna have to raise taxes, deal with some political issues next turn.
Ready for battle. At once.
at your command. Advance. Commander, to your duties, men! It is an honor to serve Rome.
Alright, if we can just win here again, it'd be great. %25 chance. Who needs it more? All of you. Servilla. How much did that lower you? You're down to 12. Julia. Send you the Iceni. Work on Fabia. It's just stuff that I don't like about Rome 2. I don't enjoy the political system, but I do think Rome 2 is a good game. Get this just because it's +2 loyalty. Okay. So you are now able to come up and hopefully destroy this army. Yep. So we may as well stay at Sicily. Here's reconquered.
Battle. Ready for battle. We take this settlement for Rome!
You're gonna come over here.
At your command.
You're gonna sit in Rome. Actually, let's just disband this army. We don't need it. Free up some money. You gotta keep marching. You're gonna march over here. You're also gonna keep marching over here. Alright, we're starting to kind of stable. If you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to like and subscribe.
Ready for orders.
This army. Can we win with the help of the garrison of Pediva? Yes.
At your command.
Let's try to eliminate the army. Doing that might let us retake Odysseus or Anthea. Can't disband this army yet. We need the mercenaries.
Commander.
We wouldn't disband the army, we would disband the mercenaries.
We hunger for
You... It's too risky to sail that way. We're gonna invade, we have to invade through Anatolia. But Bam will be conquered soon.
Commander.
It's just a matter of getting all of our troops to the east.
Ready for orders. Commander.
It's so much harder. Tomorrow, what I'm thinking, chat, is we do this for 2 hours pretty early in the morning, or maybe 4 hours, something like that. After I work on some videos for the week, because no upload Saturday, Sunday. But we can do Skyrim at night. Need the money. So you are now able to come retake the Danube, maybe? Are we going to be able to beat that army? Yes. I don't think we're going to be able to destroy it.
On the move. At your destroy them!
Actually, we can.
Ready for further orders. Advance. Let them cower before Rome, laying siege to the settlement. To victory!
Let's disband and then recruit more mercenaries. Then there's a change.
We take this settlement! Retreat!
But we have armies on the way. That's going to turn the tide over there in our favor. Now we get to take Sicily. Politically, how are we looking? 0% chance. Gotta work on both Fabia and Julia. Just slightly. We don't need to raise taxes, but when we push them out over here, what we're probably going to do, chat, is just start the conquest of, like, Anatolia and Syria. I don't think we're strong enough to take on the Eastern Mediterranean combined, but we can take on Athens, Pergamon, and Macedon at the same time. Just not if Egypt gets involved. If Egypt stays out of it, we're fine. But what we should do is move this army, because he's in our family, up into Anatolia. So we can gain more senators. So we're going to try to sail it across the Mediterranean. But it does leave Africa wide open. So if we're able to get into Athenian territory, and then march into Sicilia, we're fine. They're going to besiege Popedeva again. Bryce is their last chance for victory. It really is. We're going to lose some cities, and Dacia is unfortunately going to have to be abandoned. Retreat.
Regroup and fall back!
This legion's destroyed now. I wonder if Macedon would make peace, but let me campaign against Pergamon. Because we are not in the position we need to be. So let's take Lebaeum and see if we can't peace out with Macedon. In the meantime, we might send one army into Dacia just to try to hold it. This army can get off of Force March and begin moving to Pulpadeva. You gotta keep trying to sail right here. How are we looking? 40? 40? How much did that lower it? Not by shit. Servilla, we cannot have +3 loyalty. So what did that lower it to? 27. It's a 1 in 4 chance. We don't have any money, do we? Oh, we gotta raise taxes. We have to. Let me pull up Discord for a second. See if I have any DMs. I do have a DM that's kind of important, but not right now. Slums and Consentia. Lower this. 22% chance. Now we can secure loyalty. Should make it almost 0. Yep.
Ready? That is possible.
Alright, we're probably gonna call the stream relatively soon because I need to work on videos for the week. But shouldn't be too. We might do another hour. Just depends. Just depends.
Ready for orders.
I'm gonna try and save Zarmiga Gafusa, but it's gonna surrender. Pulpadeva might also surrender, but we can just retake it. Keep sailing you. So now we're fine politically, other than the fact that we keep losing this stuff. We need to organize games. What provinces do we control? Let's try to organize games in places that's not belonging to us. Let's see if that does anything. Organize games in Aquitania. You can organize games. Germania Minor. And then to entice you to join, you need to get a wife, which I probably don't have the money for. Oh, I do. Why can't you get a wife? +5 gravitas. You would skip marriage. We may have been able to do a political marriage. That sucks if I just missed that. Send as a diplomat to Athens. So, how are we looking? 0% chance, which is fine. We just gotta finish out over here. And then we'll see what else we can do.
Fleet reporting.
Actually, I'm definitely gonna work on a video tomorrow. So the stream times, I don't know when they're gonna be. I'm gonna try to do 2, but I'm not gonna promise anything. Bare minimum, we do Skyrim. Or if I just end up not enjoying Skyrim, we do Room 2. Or whatever. Eventually, I don't want to stream Room 2. Okay, so the population surrendered.
Ready for orders.
We just straight up retake it. And then we get to destroy this army. And let it sit up in there in the mountains. Are we able to attack it? Not yet.
At your command.
We're getting close, so you...
Ready for battle. To battle!
No.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
They let me keep Southern Dacia in exchange,
Do not
exchange
attempt
for
to sweeten
peace.
truth.
No, so you just need to fall back to Singon and protect Pannonia. The other 2 armies get a wrap up over there. You, we are going to be moving to the east as well. Pannonia. You're getting closer
Disembarking.
to landing in Turkey. So let's, in turn, get them in Turkey.
Athena gives wisdom, and Ares gives strength. I give you peace, if you will dare it.
Tells me Macedon's almost a breaking point. But they're so far inwards. It's crazy. We'd have to basically annex Athens. Okay, let's make peace. This lets us exclusively focus on Pergamon. Kick them out of Thrace, and we'll take sovereign Turkey. War in the east is definitely drained the army. We lost a lot of experienced soldiers. They're going to try to take it again, but they're just going to lose. Because that garrison is stuck. About Macedon, Pergamon can't keep fighting. I don't want to lose this army. It doesn't have any... It's auto-resolve it. They'll be taking casualties. The other army might be able to retake it, but we basically just got pushed out of Thrace. They lost 1,100.
The love of gold.
I'll take a non-aggression pact up there because we do not have the army up there to deal with it. That was... Right, you.
Ready for battle. For death and honor!
Ooh, we can retake this. That's a lot of troops, but we can release enemies.
We cannot do that.
We can't take it. Not without mercenaries. Fortunately, the mercenaries we're able to recruit aren't going to help us.
Your next command?
Let's... I've been trying not to do it, but let's get some right warrior. You, however, are able to get to Turkey.
Reporting. Is that all? Waiting for more orders.
Gain some influence back. But... over here, we gotta raise another army. Wait, yeah. Try to make sure they are in our family.
Commander.
Get this. Get you your 4. Get you these. Here soon. We can threaten their land in southern Turkey. We've done a lot. This is our last really solid army. Other than this one. This one's gotta fall back and replenish. So we'll see what happens. And we got pushed out of Dacia. Might actually be able to come back and retake Zarmika Gafusa. We got a weakened Roman Empire out of one of its provinces is a pretty big achievement. If we fall back, we can get reinforcements from the Valses.
Finding shelter.
I want the horde from the steppe to make peace. So let's see what it'll take.
You have the ear of my people. Do not waste words. We are worthy of better.
No, you don't want that. Well, let's have this army. That threatens our Misa Gafusa.
Commander. None will escape. Our advance has been halted.
Okay, here we go. We gotta retake the provincial capital of Thrace. You gotta sit.
Fight for Rome.
You have any other armies on the way? You. It's gonna take a while for you to get there, though.
It is a great and glorious thing to die. On the move.
Pergamon would probably make peace, honestly. These, I'd rather be armored legionaries. But let's get armored legionaries. You
Ready for orders.
now put
None will
pressure
escape.
over here. So
Ready for orders.
upgrade you, get you a 40. Once we take the rest of Thrace, it shouldn't be hard.
Commander.
We definitely have the manpower to do it. You need to fall back.
I don't care how
Pannonia
tired you
without
are.
they double back.
Ready for battle.
We've lost probably about 25,000 soldiers today.
The sands will cover your cities. Your
That's not what
names
I
will be
wanted to
forgotten.
happen.
So speaks Pharaoh, noblest of all.
I have to recruit 2 legions in Africa just to maintain. I don't care if we lose that part of Libya.
At your command. You have further orders? Victory! Rome!
They just have so many troops.
Fall back! Battle!
I can't win that. Here we do get to make gains in Anatolia,
For Rome.
which might give us influence as we have conquered a province. Right? Is that how that works? Fabia controls the north. Just all of this. That should be ours, but it's not. So politically, how are we looking? 18% chance of civil war. Because of Servilia and Julia. That should bring it down to manageable. Now we gotta deal with it. Julia. You organize games. Get here. You need to get married. You need to get married. You need to go to Athens. You need to recruit a defense force here. It doesn't have to be in rivalry. I spam it if we have to. I don't want to, but we might have to. But I think this is where I'm going to call it for today. Including the Medieval 2 stream. We were live for 4 hours today. I got some video stuff I need to work on today. And I'm feeling a little under the weather. So we're going to end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed. leave a like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Thanks for giving me watch time if you made it this far. But anyway, peace.